Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it's Leeds United, it was the Bottom Xmas Challenge, it's now whatever we call it, and we are here today with Leeds versus Spurs in the Premier League. A bit annoying because every big game seems to always be Chelsea or Spurs that it falls around. After this, we're going to show the highlights of the Burnley game, who are 19th on the table at home, and then we have Palace in the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. How we got to the quarterfinal is where I'm going to start. We beat Sheffield 4-3 in a game that we should have won by about 6, 7, 8 goals. Sheffield had a I can show you, can't I? It was a very low goal expected ratio, 0.28, and they scored 3 goals. That is pretty our problem, because we just drew a game here 4-4 to Wolves, right? And we were 3-0 up inside 20 minutes. And Wolves, in the end, had an expectancy of 2.1, but at half-time had an expectancy of, 0.2, and they scored 2. And then next minute, they had a 0.8, and they scored 3. Whenever I get 0.2, 0.4, 0.8, I haven't even scored a goal. So we're being a little bit FM'd of late, and games have been a lot closer than they should have been. This should have been a must-win game. Like, this game here should have been a must-win game, right? We win that game, right? We're away from Spurs. We lose this game, it's okay, and we're right on the door of Leicester if we want to finish in Europe. Now, instead, by drawing that game, Spurs leapfrog us and go into 7th, and we are at risk of not even making European football. And yeah, so it'll be very interesting to see what happens. In terms of how long this save is going to go for, their beta finishes in 4 days and full game comes out. I do want to start my Denmark Rise a Nation save as soon as possible. However, if we are in Europe at the end of this season, I will definitely do a 3rd season, but that would probably be the end, unless we come like super close to winning the Prem, or, you know, we run super deep in Europe, or, you know, we win the Europa League to make the Champions League. If we do something like that, something extraordinary, I will probably try and tough out one more season after it and do 4 seasons and then get into our main save. Enough about that. This is a must-win game, as Burger Breath is saying in the chat. Links down below. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, of course, as well. And if you're excited for the main save, with the Denmark save, please let me know in the comment section below. Leicester just drew to Palace, which is really good because it means Leicester just drew to United, which is really good because it means we can go out. Tonali's been past fit for this one here for only 45 minutes. I'm still going to start him. Aliens come in for Dallas, who played last game. It was horrid. Koch and Pascal were together. Eliza's been playing really well of late. Meslia's in there. Rafinha, Wilson should be the other way around. Morales and Rodrigo is your starting 11. One or two things are going to happen. We're going to be absolutely amazing, and we are going to go out there and batter Spurs, or Spurs are going to batter us, because, yeah. And in that Wolves game, it was the first game we played on stream today. FM just seems to just go at the moment, in the last couple of days, that teams are just going to score every chance against you. And it's really annoying me. Up until probably about a month ago, we had one of the best defensive records in the Prem. And now that's kind of gone. That Spurs side, by the way, looks absolutely fantastic. And we'll click over a little bit more here now. You know, Matt Doherty's in there, Nathan Akes here. How much did they get Ake for? 31 million is actually a really good price. Pardra's in the middle. Ndombele, Lo Celso, Lucas Moura, Heung-min Son, Harry Kane. You know, don't you? Just going to show Song wide, and I'm going to show more onto his right foot as well. And we'll just see how we go. The bench of theirs is not bad. Maxi Gomez, though, what a player he is on FM. He always has been superb. But we'll see how we go. 2-1 prediction is what's in the chat at the moment. Will be interesting there. The next Gen Awards is fast approaching. Yeah, Fatty should win it. Yeah, Ansu Fati. Even though Mariba's played for me, Ansu Fati's my ultimate fantasy team. And yeah, Shadow reckons 1-0. Mate, we concede goals. The teams walk out. We're in the white. Spurs are in this, tealy looking colour. And in the end, it's going to be Calvin Phillips on the ball early. Finds Rafinha. He comes inside. Rodrigo now. Sprays it to Tonali. Good ball out there to Eliza. And Eliza now with the chance. Inside Morales. Oh, he just had to finish that. What a move from Leeds, and in the end, Morales misses a gilt-edged chance, and that's not exactly what you want to see. In the end, 10 minutes played. At this stage against Wolves, we're already 2-0 up, but we blew that lead. Here it's 0-0, and it's a highlight here for Spurs on the ball. Harry Kane, Lucas Moura, have to show him why, doesn't. Son, in this wide area, can whip one, he does. Harry Kane, Meslier, what a save. What a save from Meslier down to his right. Goal line technology, wasn't in. I think that save is almost worth watching back. It's a great save, boys. No, come on. FM, let me go and change the camera, please. Pause. This is taking too long to bloody do this. Behind the goal. Yes, please. Slow it down. From point blank. That's a save and a half, my boy. That is a save and a half. All right, let's get back to our normal camera, please. We're on TV. We're on like that. And we're on like that. Back to live, and there we go. Great save. Clutch save. What a time. Highlight still hasn't ended, by the way, and Pascal on the ball. Finds Koch, can lay it inside, or can go to Harry Wilson. A bit jumpy in terms of this game in the match engine. Don't know why. Morales is in here, though. We're 1-0 up. Who cares how jumpy he is? It's his 23rd of the year. Alfredo Morales scores again. And after a big save for Meslar down one end, we go down the other and we score. That's a massive goal for us. In the end, lovely. Koch. Harry Wilson now. Good ball into Morales. And there we go. Sounds like my computer's like trying to render something. What are you trying to render? Nothing is trying to do anything, please. Don't understand. Anyway, Jose's not happy after that one. Probably not, because he should have scored. Hate that they tell me to play more direct. Like, no. We clearly play well in this system. Anyway, Son's ball in. A free header for Nathan Ake. It's the one thing that I wish we were better at is scoring from set pieces and defending set pieces, because both do me at my head in. We get a lot of set pieces and Eliza whips in generally a decent ball. We don't score. And we concede a lot from set pieces. Anyway, Padres is on it. Into Nathan Ake. Good into Lo Celso. And Calvin wins that bat, though. And Harry Wilson comes inside and has got numbers with him. Looks for Morales. Rodrigo. Oh, what a tackle. Tonali gets back on it. But that's poor from him. Son has a bit of a knock. Nathan Ake, Lo Celso, Padres. Well built out there. Harry Kane now. Padres finding a little bit too much time for my liking. Endon Berle. What a run. Need a save, Meslier. That is poor positioning from the keeper. So he makes one great save and then does that. It's all come because this guy has got on the ball a few times. Just man mark him, please. Don't let him get on the ball. If that's where they want to play to and play through, get him. Don't let him turn. In the end, good goal. They've built up very well. The fact that it's Endon Berle from like a deeper position has made the run, and it's not been picked up by Eliza, who's a pretty good left back, is unbelievable. And in the end, Meslier should do a lot better. The fact that we force him that wide, Meslier should make a save. Anyway, Eliza throws. Morales now. Into Tonali. Calvin. Nearly sold Tonali down the drain. He's got a big switch on if he wants it. Does find Luke Ayling. A few knocks out there at the moment. Ayling into the box. Goes for goal. Last year, the fullback would have scored. This year, I haven't seen a fullback really score a goal. Padres off injured. Well, we did the job in the end. He was playing through him, so just bring him down. We've had the better of this first half here against Spurs, but it's 1-1. Just kind of how it's been going of late. Having the better of games and just not doing it. I'm happy with the performance, though. On paper against Spurs, this is a very good performance. Anyway, Harry Wilson, still going. Good. Oh, it was the right idea. I just need to be a better ball. Into Loris. Ball in there to Harry Kane. No turn. Barrios. Well done, Rodrigo. See why you pick up the 6. Rafinha now. Big moment. Oh, he's been forced wide. His ball in is really poor. It's a tackle. Rafinha eventually gets in. Rodrigo's there. That all starts because the striker man marks the 6 and Barrios has no time to move. That all started in the press. Can we go back? Maybe not that far back. All started because they tried to get Barrios on the ball. And we man mark him. Look at this. Rodrigo goes, well, my instruction is to man mark him. Thanks for coming. Just comes in and picks him off. That is superb, boys. In the end, we know how it goes in. Rafinha really should probably have got it in a bit earlier than that, but he didn't. We get a little bit lucky. And Rodrigo isn't going to miss that. And there we go. Happy. It all comes from man marking the 6. And now they've gone 4-2-4. Luke Ayling. Phillips. Ayling again. Beats a man. Harry Wilson now. Cuts it back to Ayling. His ball to Calvin Phillips is good. Calvin now. Big spread. That's not going to find Rafinha, that one there. In the end, Lo Celso now. Good in the Son. And here comes Spurs again. Hugh Min makes a great run into the box. Cuts it. That's a goal. Oh, what a tackle. Pascal's done well. Meslier, Koch, building out. And in the end, Messlai's like, I've had enough of this, get it away. That's a tackle and a half from Pascal. Corner now. We don't score from many. Harry Wilson. Oh. Would have been great. In the end, they've gone 4-2-4. Human Song, we've nullified him. We've actually had a really good game. All right, we're going to get Tonali off. He come back from injury. Need him for the FA Cup. Gomez in. Apparently our midfield's not had a really good game. Beg to differ. Like, they've nullified their midfield. That's a ball and a half towards Dele Alli. In the end, Meslier goes and clears. And doesn't just clear, he finds Morales. What a ball. And then Morales just gives it back to him. That's a goal. They're going to score. Doherty's in. Please shoot, Doherty. Yes, Meslier. What a save. Morales has had to slip in Rafinha. Instead, he tried this reverse backheel back to Gomez. He's a man in form and a man full of confidence, but not then was the backheel on. Heung-min Son, good tackle. Ailing, good ball there. Finds Rodrigo. And he's going to beat a man. Keep going, my son. In the end, wins a throw. Regulon doing a very good job for Spurs. A coach trying to tell us that we're being pulled out. Rodrigo's been pulled out of position because he's trying to man mark Ndombele. I don't particularly mind that. Just don't let him go. If anything, I could man mark Lo Celso. That is not a bad idea. With Morales and just see what goes on. Regulon now. Good from Luke Ayling, but it's going to fall back to him. And Son's got time. Lucas Moura. It's 2-2. And have we deserved that? No. We've been the better of the two sides by a mile. Your stress drink out in force. We've been the better side by a mile in this game. It's a good volley. Messlai's not going to keep that out. Going to tell us to demand a little bit more here. It's a highlight. Long throw. Can we win it, Harry? Don't get close to him. Don't make it a challenge. If they score, I'll be livid. Calvin Phillips, well done. Harry Wilson. Ball towards Rodrigo. His touch wasn't good enough. He was there first. Should have done better. Ndombele now. Lo Celso looks for Harry Kane. Koch wins it. Rafinha now. Comes inside. Calvin. It's not a good ball, is it? It's pitted pinball at the moment. Look, we've lost a lot of games like this where we've been the better side. This does not fill me with confidence. It's Calvin looking for Morales. Isn't going to find him with a ball like that. And in the end, back to Loris. It goes into Doherty. I do not know who highlight this is for. It's a long ball. And Dele Alli now. Spurs are going to score, aren't they? Dele now. Regulon. Still going. Lo Celso. I don't like this. Lucas Moura. Got the overlap on the other side. Ndombele. Harry Kane. Doherty, get a block in. It's not. It's going to be a goal. He's going to cut it, isn't he? There it is. We've been the better fucking side. We've been the better side, man. Sam Greenwood, and it's your moment to shine. Been the better side. Been all over him. Lookman does well. Morales now. Pascal. To no one in particular. You got time there, my man. This is the thing. The last 10 minutes, everyone stopped fucking playing feet. That's a ball and a half, Lookman. Greenwood, you got to get there. Chips Loris. Sam Greenwood's a king. Loris came. Loris didn't get there, and he's absolutely dinked him. Look at this, Sam Greenwood. This is cheeky. This is a man on form. What a little dink. And it's 3-3. And it's a highlight from kickoff. Oh, come on, Third FM. Come off it, Football Manager. The Celsius is getting too much freaking time. And every time I go, okay, I'm going to make a change, it's bloody a highlight. Doherty, if they score from kickoff, I will freaking... Okay, he got injured. Boys, that is horrible. What is that clearance? Offside. Flag. Thank you. That's a fucking stupid clearance. Lo Celso playing up front now? What? How's Lo Celso playing up front now? How's Lo Celso now playing up front? He wasn't playing up front before. He was playing in the middle of the park. Rightio, someone pick him up. I'm not parking it, Dim. We're going after this. Let's get a press on. It's offside by a mile. We know. Well off. Is there going to be one last chance for one team? We deserve a winner. 3-3, absolute classic. Yet again, though, you would say with 15 shots 11, we deserve to eke it. A better defensive performance, we win. It's just the same old, same old. The last month has sort of been like this. Dominating games, but too many chances conceded at the back. We've been all so close to being, oh, we are good enough for Europe. And then every time that we say that, we throw it away. Wolves last game, 4-2 up, 3-0 up, draw 4-4. Spurs, 2-1 up, dominating the game. Go give them 2 goals. In the end, we have to rely on Sammy Greenwood to come off with a moment of magic to get a draw. In the end, it's not the worst result. We stay 2 points ahead of Spurs. We know if we win all their games for the rest of the season, we will be in Europe next year. However, we win that game, it's so much easier. We make up 2 points on Leicester, we go. Instead, now, it's a draw. In a game, we don't deserve the draw. I'm happy with the performance. To be quite fair, I thought that's a really nice performance. A couple people not happy, but apart from that, I thought it was a really good performance. What we need to do is we need to go beat Burnley with a rotated side and then get into this Palace game. Because I do think our best chance of banking Europe next season is probably going to win this FA Cup. Because I just think that if we're throwing these sort of games away, we're not going to stay in Europe for too much longer in the league. Because if you're going to be in Europe, you grind out a win there. You grind out the win against Wolves. Yeah, you're 3-0 up inside 20. They pick it back. You get ahead again. You grind that out. If you're good enough for Europe. Obviously, we're not. Because we keep throwing them away. And our run home isn't particularly the easiest. We got Burnley. Villa should win. Forest should win, but we drew to them last time. United. We have a good record against United. Bournemouth, Fulham. And then, look, we got City and Liverpool. So we're going to probably drop at least 3 games. And then Southampton the final day. We're going to probably drop at least 3 games here. And we're going to have to rely on Leicester and Spurs to drop about 3 games as well. Be interesting. Anyhow, YouTube, I'll see you guys in just a second for that Palace quarterfinal. Welcome back, YouTube. We just played... who did we just play? We just played Burnley, and we won in the end comfortably. It wasn't comfortable at the start, but it's all right. Important to note, Morales came in last 20 minutes because I started Rodrigo, and he pulled his ankle ligaments, and he could be out for the FA Cup clash against Palace, which is not what you want to see. However, Sam Greenwood had a game and a half. Got to get into the goals here. I was going to show you the team. We can show you the team now. As you can see, Lookman, Greenwood, Rodrigo, Rafinha, Gomez, Mateus, Eliza, Lorente, Creswell, Cody, and Meslier. But yeah, we got in and we were 1-0 down and all basically Martinelli. They've done nothing to this point. They sat back, 5 at the back, made it difficult for us to break down. But once we got a couple of goals, it was pretty easy for us. In the end, very nice run from Martinelli, who is there on loan from Arsenal. And then we made it 1-1 here. And the pass of Sam Greenwood, just get ready for it. I didn't even see this pass, but Greenwood just goes, yeah, I'm just going to put it to Rafinha. Like, that pass is out of this world. Next level from Sam Greenwood. What a player we have. And if he has to start in the cup, I don't mind because he knows how to score. Anyway, the ball in was blocked, but it falls to Elias and Adam Lookman gets himself, I know it's Adam Lower, but Adam Lookman gets himself his first goal for Leeds United and made it 2-1. And then Rafinha gets a third, and we started rotating after this. We got Tonali on for some minutes, back from injury as well. We obviously brought Morales on for Rodrigo. In the end, Greenwood deserved probably to finish that with the game he had, didn't? And there we are. And it's on a platter for Rafinha. And there we go. So we've gone through that. That puts us currently still 7th. A point behind Leicester because we had a game in hand. We're 5 points clear of Spurs, who must have lost their last game as well. Who did Spurs play? Wow. Spurs haven't played yet. Maybe we had a game in hand, I did not realise. But with 30 games played, we're 5 points clear of Spurs. I thought Spurs and us were on the same amount of games. Apologies. And we're only 1 point behind Leicester. So maybe we should Stop saying that our best chance of making Europe's the FA Cup, and maybe it is the league. But in saying that, we're going to come out against Palace. We're going to look to win because I want my first Wembley trip this year on FM, and I want it to be right now. We got Palace coming up, YouTube. I'll see you in a second. Welcome back, YouTube. We have Palace in the quarterfinal of the Cup. It is D-Day. It is finally time to get into this. A lot's been happening outside and a lot in between games since the Burnley and Palace game. It's taken us half an hour to get here. I'm actually a little bit annoyed, so I'm ready to... look, the way the last 20 minutes has gone in terms of real life, we are going to lose this game, right? Anyhow, we have beaten Palace away from home, and we've beaten Palace 7-1 at home, and hopefully we're going to be A-OK. But the way this last 20 minutes has gone, and everybody trying their best to make me not freaking film this little part of this episode, I can tell you right now we're going to lose, right? I'm gone. I'm physically just fucked, right? Anyhow, we have Morales out injured. I don't really have a striker to put on the bench for this. Calvin Phillips is now back from suspension, so he's going to come in, and we're obviously going to start Tonali here today as well. Koch is going to come in there for Creswell, Llorente in for Pascal, and the big news is Elias is out suspended, and we're going to have to play Dallas in at left back, which is not something I want to do. A few yellow cards there as well. Greenwood is going to get the start, of course, as well. Lookman's going to come out for Harry Wilson and swap Rafinha and that around. But apart from that, it's a pretty full-strength team. I'm going to start Ayling over Cody as well. In terms of the teams in the FA Cup at the moment as well, as you can see, Burnley lost to Villa in extra time. City got past Leicester very comfortably. Liverpool and Wolves are currently 2-2, I think at half-time in their game, and we have got the latest kickoff in the Cup. But yeah, looking at the team, we don't really have a striker on the bench. We do have Adam Lookman, who can play up front pretty well. So that's the reason we brought him in, was for this exact reason. And if we need him, we will definitely put him up there. But yeah, Tonali, past fit. A lot of guys on booking trouble. Hopefully we'll be okay. A little bit makeshift at the back. But we'll wait and we'll see how we go. I'm not a big fan of Dallas playing at left back, but there's not another choice that we really do have in the squad. And that's the reason we kept him round, was because he can play there naturally, even though I don't rate him. Anyway, this Palace side we have pumped, and hopefully we go out there and do it. Eddie Nifkim's in there, Schlupp's in there, Mbuemo, Fred, Milojevic, Demandu Gray. Look, it's a side that we should be beating on paper if we're as good as we think we are. We should have made the semi-final of the Cabaret Cup. We didn't. We should make the semi-final here of the FA Cup, and I do not want the same repeat performance. Something that can be a little bit veg, not ideal. Certainly hope we can. Sure, done. Score prediction in the chat. It's us in the white. It's Palace in the blue and the red. I would normally be confident for a game like this. Oh yeah, we've beaten Palace 7-1 and 2-0 in the Cup. In the league, we're going to be okay. Just the way the last 20 minutes has gone in terms of outside Football Manager, and the fact that we love to bottle quarterfinals in the Cup, it's already been seen. I just think we're going to bottle it. And the fact that we haven't even looked like scoring inside the first 20 minutes kind of shows me that we're in trouble here. I think we're going to get FM'd. Anyway, good tackle and Ayling goes. Looking for Rodrigo, who does well. Tonali now, still with the ball. Inside of Rodrigo now. Lays it back to Tonali. Big ball, Rodrigo. Great touch. Got to score. What a save. It's happening again in the quarterfinal of a cup competition where we dominate and we have chances and we don't score. Koch heads. Doesn't win it, actually. Harry Wilson gets on it. Harry Wilson, Calvin, Wilson. Good tackle from Schlopp, but it falls back to Harry. Good ball in. No, it's not. Had to drill that one a bit lower. In the end, I expect this to be highlight over. Rafinha. They're going to make me commentate it. It's going to be another corner. Good pressure from Leeds, but good pressure does not equal goals sometimes, and that's what we really need, is a goal. Rafinha straight at Vincent in goals. Good start from us, but have we scored? No. We really need a goal by the 30th minute, and Luke Ayling on the ball. Good ball in. Sam Greenwood heads. I thought he was offside. Flag stays down. No VAR check as well. It's going to count. We're 1-0 up, and it's that boy again, Sammy Greenwood. England's under-19 sensation, and he's done it again for us. With a nice goal at the bat stick. Luke Ayling now. With a good ball back there. Greenwood, was miles on. I don't know what I was watching. In the end, we're 1-0 here against Palace. We are apparently checking for offside. He was miles on. Look where his run is. Yeah, great timing of the run. In the end, they just lose him. Vincent absolutely stood still in goals. And Sam Greenwood, yet again, has scored in a cup competition game. He goes long. Still looking. Dallas now. Rafinha. Keeps going. Come on, mate. Beat your man and go. That's a pen. Andre Mariner says it's a foul. Definitely a foul. Checking VAR. The Palace boys are surrounding the referee. We should be okay. Penalty review. We should be getting this pen review every day of the week. And there we go.
Can you download it for me, please? I'm going to go drop it off to it.
Anyway, Harry Wilson. Steps up, slots, 2-0.
Yes.
Talk to you in a second. 30 minutes played, 2-0 up. We're on our way. Let's go, boys. Alright, 30 minutes in. And look, we've bottled it from this position before already today. We do not need to do it again. Time is ticking, approaching half time. Harry Wilson whips that one in. That's a poor ball, Harry. You watch Palace not have done nothing. Get one before half time. We get absolutely FM'd out of this because it's just how it's going to go. I'm not going to do it like that though. Dallas does well. Pascal, come on inside. Tonali. Had the option to turn, didn't. And that is poor. That's why we don't like Stuart Dallas at this bloody football club. He's horrid. Phillips, what a ball. Finds Greenwood. Got to score, Sammy. It's a great save. Probably would have been the sealer. Even though it's only 3-0 before half-time. Would have been the sealer. Let's just get in the half-time 2-0 lead. Palace haven't done anything. No need to change the system. Done all right, boys. And there we are. I'm very pleased how that's gone. Another 45 minutes like that, we're into the semi-final of the Cup. And of course, there's a highlight from kickoff. Like, just let this game go for the next 10, 15 bloody minutes. It could be our highlight, actually. Seeing Greenwood's in here. Be a goal. Just put it wide. It's happening again. It's happening again, boys. Where we just dominate a Cup quarter-final. We don't put it to bed. Fred. It's good press. Falls to him, though. Miljovic is usually pretty decent on the ball. Schluck now. Don't you dare turn. Why does it feel like... Why is it never just easy? Come on, get on the ball, boys. Good tackle. Rafinha now. Greenwood turn. Good ball to Rodrigo. Come on, kill it off, please, Rodri. Rodrigo, come on. We're going to Wembley, boys. There's no way they're coming back from there. Mercifully, we're not going to bottle a Cup quarter-final for the second time this season. Good from Rafinha. Finds Greenwood. Nice diagonal run from Rodrigo, because that's what he's there to do. Sam Greenwood does not play like a 19-year-old. He plays like a guy that has years of experience. We're 3-0 to the good. And there we go. They have done absolutely nothing. 60 minutes played. Tonali, obviously, with his injury worries, is going to come off. Sergio Gomez deserves minutes. He's been growing really well. And Adam Lookman's going to come on, and I'm going to rest Rodrigo. I know we're 3-0 up, and I know whatever, but we've... Oh, my God. Has he just scored that? Rightio. That's 4. We're in dreamland. How on earth has he scored that header? As we're trying to take him off, that's flown in. How has he scored this? The big looping header. This ball's over him. He's chipped the keeper with a header into the top bins as top bins come. Wow. All right. 4-0. Game over. There's no way he's offside, Harry Wilson. And he's not off either. 4-0 to the good. Yeah, get him off. Needs to be rested. Harry Wilson can get rested too, I reckon. We'll leave one change just for a little bit later, just in case. There might be an injury. As Wilson gets on it. We could make it 5 here. We beat him 7-1 in the league. We really could make it 5. Rafinha, well, that's horrid. Yeah, Dim. Oh my indeed. What a header. Highlights galore in this one. We are really pumping him. Dallas wins a header, but to no one in particular, yet again. Just the same old with Dallas. At least we got Palace, and it wasn't someone big in this game, because we're at least going to have a fullback. Might actually take off like Calvin Phillips or something like that before they get a booking. In the end, well won there. Ayling, Calvin. Finds Harry Wilson. Good ball looking for Sam Greenwood. Doesn't find him. Would be nice to get 5. Good press from Gomez. Miljovic. Not letting him out here either. No turn. That's a good ball. Alright, here we go. Palace with their first real chance. Zaha beats free. In the end, Messler, what a save. It falls to Mbeumo. At least we've conceded at a point where we're 4 goals up. The way the last Cup quarterfinal went against Everton, we dominated at 5-1 or 1s at 2-1 to win the game, and then we all of a sudden conceded 2 5 minutes. In a 5-minute spurt, we lost. At least this time, I don't see Palace scoring 4. We're going to get Calvin Phillips off here because he is on a suspension as well. We'll get Mateus in there like for like. And look, barring us conceding 4 in 20 minutes, barring us conceding 3 in 20 minutes for extra time, we should be home and hosed. We should be home and hosed. Sergio Gomez now. Good ball to Sam Greenwood. He deserves a goal today. Blocked. Rafinha gets back on it. Finds Dallas. The one thing he should be good at is putting in a ball. In the end, what a save from Vincent in goals to keep it at 4-1. in the corner now. We don't score many. We scored one against Spurs, though. In the end, 75 minutes played. 4-1 to the good. And away we go. This should be all she wrote. All right, boys. We're going to get ourselves a semi-final at Wembley. We're going to get ourselves, hopefully, a good draw. Look, as much as I'm a Liverpool supporter, I really hope Wolves are beating Liverpool. And then all we have to do is avoid City. If Liverpool get through, we really want City to draw Liverpool. One of the big boys gets through. We get the other semi-final, make the final. And then anything's possible in the final. Anyway, big ball, Dallas wins. 4 minutes from time. A fifth would just be ideal. A fifth would cap it off. A 5-star performance in the quarterfinal of the Cup here at Ellen Road. I would love a fifth goal. Harry Wilson yet again, inside. Little bit scrappy. Finds Sergio Gomez. Good ball. Sam Greenwood deserves one. Vincent's made another massive save. If it wasn't for the Palace keeper, we would have won this game by about 8. In the end, last time that we did this against Palace, we won 7-1. And he didn't have the best of game that day. Today, he's been amazing. Harry Wilson now. Whip one, my boy. Puts it in there. Well blocked there. And Mamadou Sakho gets it away. Former Liverpool centre-back. Gomez, Mateus, Dallas. Highlight still going. Interesting place to stop the highlight. And we immediately get the highlight from the throw-in anyway. Absolutely pumping them. This is probably the most highlights we've had in a game this year on FM. As Dallas gets in and just hits it straight at the keeper. How is it not 5, 6 or 7? If they go on the break and make it 4-2, I'll actually be slightly annoyed that we haven't pumped them. Milihovic, good ball in the schloop. He's in here. It is 4-2. Mercifully, there's not enough time for it. But I'm just going to say it, and I'm just going to say it again. It cost us against Spurs that we didn't finish chances. Against Wolves, we were 3-0 up. We drew 4-4. We had chances to make it go 5 goals ahead. Against Everton in the quarterfinal of the Cabaret Cup, we had 20 shots that day. We lost 3-2. And today, on a different day, if we weren't as clinical as we have been, right, and we've only conceded 2 here, not a problem. We've had 20 shots, 11. We really should have scored 6, 7 or 8. We've only scored 4. So for me, yes, great. We're through to the semi-final, not a problem. The fact that they've scored a second here, and the fact of the matter is that we've only conceded 4 chances in this whole game. We've conceded 2. And we've had 20, and we've only scored 4. And not just 20 nully-dully. We've had at least 5 or 6 clear-cut chances on top of that. That it does not bode well for the rest of the season. I've been saying it that the last little month has been a little bit hiccupy here. We haven't been finishing. We haven't been scoring our chances. We haven't been our fluent selves. And yet again, in the last 20 minutes of that game there, we take the foot off the throttle. We don't finish a chance that we need to. And yet again, it gets a little bit tight and a little bit nerving. But we're through to the semi-final of the Cup. We're going to have that Cup draw in just a second, YouTube. I'll see you guys in just a tick for that one there. Welcome back, YouTube. It's time. Who are we getting in the semi-final of the Cup? Also important to note, we did just get our youth intake. No one of note. Just, really poor. But it is what it is, and that's what happens. All right. We want Villa badly. If not Villa, then we're in trouble. Man City, we need this word to say Liverpool. Wow. I did not for the life of me think that was going to happen. How did not, for the life of me, think that was going to happen? We have bottom of the table, Aston Villa, in the semi-final of the Cup. Next episode is going to be a Man United Villa doubleheader. Man United Villa doubleheader is next episode. That is unbelievable. And I'll see you there, YouTube. That is massive. We're going to have a serious chance to get to Wembley in a final. I'll see you there. Thank you and goodbye.